Conclusion. The first group, if I'm not mistaken, also Elizabeth Grant, sums up. She once talks in an interview about 3 titles that belong together. Blue Jeans and video games she mentions in any case. About the third title I'm not sure. I'm not starting now in the jungle of links, footnotes, interviews to search. Also, it's not such important to me in that sense that I feel it in that way. What do the 3 titles tell now? They tell a story, clearly, but somehow it seems lame to me. Not in the way, as I might say, those were her beginnings, later already in Paradise, let alone with Tropico everything changes. It's fascinating for me to know the very early works, because these songs entrain me totally. These 6 songs, the 3 and the following 3, appear to me like a, search. They try to make it really fantastic and professional now. Manager, producers and record company chatter all know better everything, better as the artist. You have done it before so well, even worse. This material comparing with your self-made videos, premises to mention, the performance poolside. And then on TV, video games. Oh God, about the official videos I don't want to say one word about. I have the feeling that you have almost taken the wrong turn in London, as Lizzie almost in New York. Or was it even still in New York and you went therefore to London? I still don't understand the data completely, how events are in sequence to each other, but it's somehow not so important. LA? And there are vague statements that you don't like the US music industry. The titles that I have shifted to the early works are those in which I will find the Elizabeth Grant again that I love so much. And these first 3 songs are fantastic works. I mean that thus. It hurts me if I imagine that these songs had been released in your way. Or was it your way? You stress it again and again, praying it almost like a mantra. I have full control, everything is done the way I want. Who shall believe this? Or do you say it all the time only because to show? Should I ever complete this manuscript and I think it looks good? And should I find a publisher who publish it then? Would I believe then that I could keep full control over the book? Maybe I'm a lonely old man and probably a ridiculous also, but naive? You were very naive probably one time at least, Lizzie Orr. But then to say always, I do everything alone. Producers, manager, record company, co-authors. All that is totally normal. Without this, it does not function if you want to be a star, let alone internationally. But with the chatter, I do everything myself, I have the full control, you have deterred me for a long time. Showed me that you are also only a ridiculous Yank poppet that smiles bravely at the camera and recites by heart the nonsense that has taught previously. Till poolside, premises, Lizzie, Sparkle, May, and finally Elizabeth Woolridge Grant. Would it be too much to ask for to be sometimes somewhat Elizabeth? I tell you, and only you, one of my dreams is to have a music program. I would invite my angels and talk to them as long as we want. And then you all could do that on a small stage where to you feel like, as long as you want. With 2 angels I would have problems. 1 angel. I have no words and tears flood into my eyes. I imagine I might welcome her. We sat down and for exactly 2 hours we remained silent. I do not know what I should ask her. And she does not like to narrate about herself, except in her songs. And after exactly 2 hours we stand up, say goodbye, and she leaves again. She does not like it to perform, and I'm in complete agreement with her opinion. They are the albums. You can listen to them. And the second angel? Sure, that are you. I will write you a letter in which is written in fat letters. But please, would you allow me to speak with Elizabeth Woolridge Grant? Sorry, I'm not interested in an interview with Lana Del Rey. Please let me speak with. I know this is ridiculous, unprofessional. As if you would have sung once something else like video games in the early days. But sorry, you are talking about fucking crazy? With me, you could be fucking crazy if your management or whoever permits it. Would be nice to meet you once and talk to you, just for yucks. You know how I would like to name you now. The second group, an order, Dark Paradise, very confusing. Summertime Sadness, old video style, the song, the lyrics, the video, just beautiful. National Anthem, new video style, but finally something useful. Worked with good people, created something terrific. Stupid to say it hindsight, but something announces. Just a pity that you then have not maintained the hardness of the demo and show this no longer in a way, or? Many a time I see you as an artist which simply should exhaust all her capability, should not perform as Lana Del Rey only. Of course, I imagine that you continue making albums on which Lana Del Rey is written necessarily, but please with more rap and hardness. But then I imagine also that on some Elizabeth Woolridge Grant is written. Elizabeth Woolridge Grant sings the blues. Rebecca's show. The Elizabeth Woolridge Grant Show. Swing Robbie. I believe you know what I mean. Why tie yourself down? You are capable of doing so much. And again something like Tropico. I just love the picture that I have drawn earlier. The idea that you still are on stage, old, when I'm no more. That has something beautiful in itself. These were 3 wonderful songs. Concerts. Hackney Weekend 2012 and Concert Brevet. I would like to write briefly something about 2 concerts now which I like very well. Hackney Weekend. I do it briefly. Your dress, awesome. Your shoes, awesome. Your hair and makeup, awesome. And when you then think Buddy Electric and the cello is to hear on a small stage, then you kneel then you pray the rosary for me. Then you are my Mary. Concert Brevet. Do you know the performance of her? Of her I've just spoken. At this stage she gave such a beautiful concert. But I want to talk about you. When you get on stage, amazing. I love your hair, the shoes with crossed straps, one above and one below the ankle. But what upsets me is your dress. Unbelievable how beautiful you are. In close-ups, the quality of the video is not the best. You might think you are someone else. Same hairstyle, retro, both black dresses, but especially both incredibly elegant, just like her when she says fuck in the Royal. And the concert, Blue Jeans, simply to name a song, is incredible. The bass, your voice, I freak out. Small stage, few musicians. Then you are always so incredibly good. I adore you. I'm serious. And now, since this part is brought to an end, I will sit back. I will turn the music in my headphones louder and I will dissolve totally new music. Thank you, Miss Grant. Thank you for listening.